Hello everybody, this is Sonya, and I'm here now today from Australia to show you my continued work on this book, and it's my Sunday sewing session with Sonya. Okay, so when I did this, I forgot to put lace under it. I forgot to put the lace on the whole piece. So if you haven't done that yet, you can put down your lace. I've got some here, and I'm going to put it down because it's annoying me that I didn't actually put it under there to start with. I'm not going to be able to get it under the edge of this, I don't think. It would be good if I could, because it's just the right width, this piece that I've got here. It just happens to be the right colour and the right width, so that was lucky. I've been sorting and folding and rolling and getting rid of some of the things that I've got here in my room because I wanted to. I don't think that's going to work because it's not going to be very straight. I might just put it down next to it, eh? It won't matter if it comes over the edge a bit. My arm out of the shot there. It won't matter if it comes over the edge a bit. I don't mind doing that because it's going to be in the book and it'll be over the edge of the page, alright? So we're going to put a little bit of glue on this. Make sure I got it up the right way, and I haven't. So we put it around there like that. Oh dear, I know the lady that sent me this. I can't think of her name now though. That's not very good, is it? Anyway, so beautiful, beautiful lace. She sent me some really nice, beautiful laces. So anyway, yeah, I'm freezing. Just thought I'd throw that out there. It is cold here. It is so cold, but it's not too. I'm getting warmer because but my hands. When I first come in here, I tried to do a bit of something, and my hands just didn't want to work for me because they were cold. But anyway, it is winter, as we keep saying, so we've got to expect the cold. You know, a bit more glue coming out of this thing wouldn't be bad. If I took all the hard bits off the end, it might work better for me. Probably could use the hot glue gun, but I haven't got that switched on today. I wasn't thinking I'd be doing as much gluing as what I'm going to be by the look of this. So anyway, we're going to stick this down. Glue here and there. Oh, you got to be kidding me. It's not working. It's too cold, isn't it? Excuse me, probably. There, I did. That's too much talking, and the wind gets gets you, doesn't it? Okay, so that's that bit. Now, down this side. This will be painful for everybody trying to watch me glue this down, I suppose. But we've got to do it. We just have to do it. So the page that's going to be, this is going to be pasted onto, glued onto, is going to be wider than this one, so it won't matter if the lace does go over the edge a little bit, alright? It's up to everybody what they want to put on it. If you're to put the piece on there, I was supposed to do in the first place, I think I just got this wound around the wrong way, inside out. I'll turn that round that way, sorry for that. Oh dear. I just had my daughter and her boyfriend here for the weekend, and so I'm coming to do this. She came home to show me her new car. So, took me for a drive. That was a bit scary because I'm used to going to 5 mile an hour on my scooter. She didn't drive too fast, but you know what I mean. It's anyway, look, I'm just going to put this in here because somehow we're going to disguise the fact that we've only got that small posi. Be nice if the hearts were up the other way, wouldn't it? I suppose it can be. We'll just put some more glue on. Just got to do the glue thing. Anyway, so yeah, well, I did a lot of stuff the other day in here. I was really pleased. I've still got stuff everywhere, but you know what? I'm getting it out of the big containers, big drawers and all these things, and putting it into smaller things, more like for me to be able to use it. It's easier then for me to use it if I'm doing this. I cut that a bit wider. I can very carefully tuck this under here because I didn't realise I was going to do this when I started. You do learn as you go, don't you? I really, really, really love to thank all you lovely people who have subscribed to my channel, and all you wonderful people who leave me such beautiful comments. You're so very kind to leave me all them lovely comments. I feel very special. Makes me feel so nice that you really like and care about what I do. Now that looks a bit better as going to the colour of that, doesn't it? We're sort of working on on something, aren't we? We just haven't quite got to it yet, but we're working on something. I'm going to cut that up there. Now, you don't have to put exactly on these pieces what I put on, because you can do your own, you know, like whatever you want to put on there. Now, whether I should take that up here or put something in here, which, you know how I put the... I could put the piece of that across there. That's the way. Now, that would be Hessian, okay? So we're going to put this bit in between, like I just did. Maybe get to lift up the edges a bit because there's not that much glue on it, but we'll make sure it doesn't fall apart. We really will. Come on now. Sorry about this. Only happens on the video. Usually. Sometimes it does get hard, but you know, we're a bit more patient when we're not doing a video about the glue coming out. It's sort of not really that worried, but when we're putting it on video, it starts to stress us out a bit, doesn't it? You go, oh dear, hurry up. Yeah, so I was just saying I really appreciate the people that have subscribed and leaving those nice comments, and I hope that you'll keep watching the things that I do. I know I haven't done a lot of tutorials, and I'm terribly sorry about that, but I'm trying to get my room fixed up. And I thought, well, I'll do this. It's one thing anyway, and I'll be showing you how to do different stitches and stuff like that while I'm doing this. So that's going to be, you know, little tutorials in themselves. But I want to stress that I'll definitely be coming back, you know, from time to time to give you ideas on what things that I've sort of learnt or seen or did or whatever. Okay, so there we go. Now that's going to be there. Now I've got this piece of Hessian, and this is a lot darker than the one that I used on the other piece, but I don't mind that because I really need to do that. Yes, okay, so just have a mouthful of water, and I need to have a few buttons, don't I, and put some stitches. Now I'm going to put some stitches across there. So I've got this here, bit of string. Alright, now I use that to put in the book. Now this is going to look good because you're going to be able to see that coming through the top part here. So I've got glue all over my hands now. But we're just going to thread the needle with a bit of, this is like a bit of crochet cotton. Is that there? Don't know what thickness it is, but it's fairly heavy. It's up to you yourself what you use. I'm going to pull a little bit more. I like to do this fraying thing because I think it looks a bit more effective. It's got a nice frayed edge on it. I'll put it across that way. Won't be so high, I don't think. Put it there because I have this to put here. The wool. Okay, so let's just stitch this down. Now we're just going to use fairly big stitches, like, because we want to be able to see it. So put a knot in the end of there and just come up through the back. Make sure you've got everything that's needed, and you're just going to go and do, if it goes through, straight stitches along here to give it a really interesting appearance. And I've got a really good thick needle, and that makes a good hole in what I'm doing for it to there we go. Maybe I might be doing this too big. I hope not. I hope it doesn't look too big. Might do. Let me see. Oh yeah, I am. I am doing them too big. I'm not happy with that. Oh, wait a minute. If I cut off the knot, it should pull that through easier by going this way. Righto. Okay, here we go. Now, try this again. Just keep clearing my throat. I'm sorry about that. I hope it's not the glue. I'm here sticking the thing in my mouth trying to get it to go for this hole. The piece of thread, and I shouldn't be doing that because it makes it swell up instead of going flat. It's a theory that we've all been doing this for years, putting the thread in our mouths, the thread, but it makes it thicker instead of the other way around. So, right, we're going to put, this time we're going to put a couple of pins in, because I was just trying to flow through there with that so I wouldn't come on undone before I would come off there. Okay, so we're going to just try this again, right? Now let's do this a bit smaller and not so, it's not so joint, and that's better. That's better, Sonya. Yes, that's much better. Okay, here we go. So much better. Along here. You're going to get too big now. Look at you. Look at this. I'm a star. I really am. I'm going to pull that out. Just go back and take it off. It's working well, isn't it? We must not worry. We've got to keep going because there's lots of hiccups. You can, it just depends to whether you're flapping away like I am, trying to, and I don't know why I'm rushing. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so let's just do some smaller stitches. And it will definitely look better if we do some smaller stitches. Okay, right. You go along there. There you go. Now, don't think I have any interesting stories. I'm going to think of anything. I didn't go to any garage sales or anything. Don't want to buy too much. You know what? There's a garage sale in the paper and it had heaps of craft items. Don't start getting too big again. Heaps of craft items. Well, you know what? I didn't go. I thought, I got heaps of craft items in my room. I can't go. I can't go. I just feel like I just got so much, and there'd be something there for sure, and I thought I think I'd buy it, but I don't want to do that. There's lots of things that you can never have everything, and you don't really want to either because it wouldn't be possible, but there'd be some sort of material or a bit of wool or something that I wouldn't have, I suppose, and of course there would be, and I think, well, I'll have to have that. Now these stitches are starting to get bigger, so I better back off a bit, Sonya. Just trying to rush this, aren't you? Wait a minute now. Through there. Okay, just calm down now. Going along, and we just got one more to go. If you try and make all your colours sort of go together. I know when I did the first tutorial I told you I was using orange and apricot. I meant to say apricot and mauve colours, because that's what I think look really good together with maybe a touch of green or something. Lots of things that go together. I just ended that off with a couple of back stitches. Now, flying along on this, I'm supposed to be showing you what I'm doing, aren't I? Now this is going to go on here. My little ball of wool. But I need to put I want to put some buttons across there first. So we'll get some buttons out of the, I don't know which ones to have, whether I'm going to have something that's got one nice little jar of these mixed colours here. What do you think about that? Huh? What do you think about these ones? What if those ones, or do we need a white colour? Let me see. I'll just get some white ones here. Cream, maybe. And these ones. No, that's not doing anything for it at all, is it? And this one here I think is not. Hang on a minute, let me see. If I had orange ones, they wouldn't be close to me. I bet anything you like, there's no orange ones close to me. I think they look alright, actually, that sort of thing. They don't look too bad. There's a little tiny bloke here. Something else. Do I need that many? No, probably only 3, Sonya. Probably only 3. That'll do. That will do. Oh, nice, that fell on the floor. I want to pick these up and put them back in here. Now, I've got to do this in half an hour, otherwise my camera cuts out. I don't know if it's a camera or the card. Something that just won't work with me, and I'm sort of at a loss for time. Every time I think about it, I'm doing a video, and that's just not working for me. So you're going to be doing a video, you can't do it. I'm going to put some white thread on this to stitch it on with. The buttons. Whoops. So that'll, here we go. That'll make you'll be able to see it. Make it a little bit more visual. Righto, now I'm going to do one here. They're all different sorts of button. They don't have to be the same. There's one there. Mind you, like I said again, you don't have to have the same things as I do on here. We want to do a couple of things through a couple of times. You want a couple of stitches because you don't want it to come undone. Now, I'll do this bigger one over here a bit and go through every one of these holes eventually. It's 2 at a time, of course, but you will eventually put it through all of them. Going through to the back and through to the front. Now I did actually do a video on some button on. It wasn't anything like this, but this is not one that you're going to have to be undoing. So it's people have to learn to do these things. You know, you're not born with this knowledge. I said something to someone the other day. I don't know, I wanted a book about something in the library, and the girl, she looked at me like I was weird. It was something to do with something like with the doll furniture or something. And I guess she doesn't know about them sort of things. She can make them sort of things. Now this one I've crossed over on here. And that's okay. Like, to do it different, it doesn't matter. Okay. Now I've got them up that end because then I'm going to put on the knitting. And here goes that dear little cat again. She just loves it. Somebody wants to see her on video one day. Well, I'll just fling that across there. I'll have to bring her in one day, but it won't be now. I'm going to put my knitting here. I'm going to put a bit of glue if it comes out one day. Put my knitting here in this part. A little bit of knitting. You make it so it goes like that a bit. There you go. A little ball. Maybe I was going to wash. Don't know if it's this one I was going to re-roll, make it a bit more tidy, but I don't think it's looked too bad. Because if I try to re-roll it, it's only going to go all skew with. Because it's got glue on it there, and that could muck it all up completely. So we're just going to put that down in the corner. People usually put them over the ends of the sticks, but I tuck it on there in a little round ball. But I'm going to take it down here. I'm really thinking too, I need to bring out a bit more colour in them ladies that are on that picture there. I don't know yet what I'm going to do about that, but it'll all come to me as I go. You just find out these things as you go along. Might need to stick this here once, just a tiny bit of glue, just to give it so it's not hanging down off the main bit. Righto. So that's that bit there for the corner, for the end. Now I'll just turn that around so I can have a peep at that. Okay, so now I'm going to have to find some sort of what am I going to do? To put up the top here, I've got a little box of bits. So I need something up the top. A little box of bits. Maybe that. Yeah. That's not too bad. What have I got here? Let me see. Righto. Might put that there. Then I need a bit of bling. Let me find a bit of bling. Bit of bling, so that. Where's some bling? This I got off, that is an earring, look at that. Aren't they awesome? They're cool, aren't they? Them earrings. Needs a dangly bit. Alright. Let me see what I've got here. Look at this. That'd be cool, something. Oh, this is off somebody. Okay. This is cool. This is a dangly bit. I got off a charm. I definitely want to put something like that on that. It's cool, isn't it? Okay. Wait a minute now. We've gone too far. Because we forgot to put our stamp bit on. So we want to stamp on a piece of fabric. I think I showed you how to do that before. I was doing something. I showed you how to do the stamping on the fabric because we forgot to put that on there. Okay, so I've got just this ink and my memento, and I had a stamp here. It says hello, and it's this way. And all I did was just get a piece of fabric like the calico, and I just made it frilled it up around, putting it all over everything here, that way, this way. There we go. Wait a minute, a bit more. I hope that hasn't turned off and I don't know about this. And then we're going to put hello on there. Stamp that on there. There you go. See, that's pretty simple, isn't it? Looks really good too, I think. You can use whatever sort of ink you want to do or whatever, and use whatever piece of, I think that's too woolly, that bit. Whatever piece of goodie you've got to put on there. Oh yes, I've got some here that I got from... Then I got this from Grace. She sent me all this, and some of it's been tea-dyed, and it's really awesome, isn't it? Nice. Isn't that pretty? Maybe I can put that across there. I think I might do that. See, we've got lace, we've got hessian, we've got wool. We're going to use everything we can get our hands on, won't we? We'll put this on here. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to check the time on this thing. I hope it hasn't switched off and I don't know about it, because I think all this has been going longer. Oh no, it hasn't. It's only got 7 minutes to go. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put a bit of bling over here with something hanging down from it, but it won't be all this because it's too much, I think. I think it might be too much. Oh, it might not. So all you have to do is just glue your pieces of lace and your bit of bling on the side there, and I'm going to say that is all that I've done, because that's all I've used on that one, except I made a little bow out of some thread, which I can come back and put on there later on, but I need something different hanging down from that bit. I'm just not quite happy with that bit. What have I got here? Oh dear, I dropped it on the floor. Okay, righto. Well, we'll have to just look at it and work on it and think what we might put there, but I think that would look nice anyway, wouldn't it? And then put this piece of bling there, and that'll be the first page done. Okay, so that's how we could do our first page. And I've got to make that around the right way. It's going to take me forever to stick that on there, so if I'm going to do that, all right, so that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to show you, and that's what I'm going to put there, and I'm going to say that that's done for my first page for my next book. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and I might come back in a minute and show you a little bit of something else. Just depends how I feel. Getting a little bit tired now. It's been a big weekend. All right, so thank you everybody for watching. Bye bye.